It was 1997. You were all just kids in over your head, caught up in events beyond your control. You trained so hard to make the school basketball team, and against all odds, you made it to the finals. It felt like your entire life was leading up to this moment. Things might not have been great at home since your parents split up, and you'd been struggling in classes, sure, but here on the court with your teammates, things made sense. And then that fucking dog arrived.
Killing her, stop!
I can't breathe.
Don't you cut a second to this. Nope.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
The referee let the opposition have it on their team like it was a human boy. I mean, it was wearing shoes. You and your friends laughed at it, of course, because you didn't know. But that morning, before the dog got involved, was as good as your life was ever going to get. You never made it to college leagues like you'd planned. Shit, you've not been able to hold down any job for more than a few months. Every partner you've ever had has left. Your mother can barely look you in the eye. That dog was the best basketball player that the Washington Under-14 state championship had ever seen. But now, 20 years later, on the day of your wedding, it's come back to ruin your life again. Jake has always been a very private person, but today we're going to tell you the story of the day of Jake and Megan's wedding and how a dog almost ruined it. So, what I need each of you to do is to pick a suit. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, or spades. This is going to be the card specific to you. Here are the things related to those. Hearts. Your obsession is emotions. The dog dunked on you. Your encounter left you humbled and introspective, perhaps manipulative. You have a secret. Your secret is you've always hated every other player character. Your doom is you realize with shame that you are in love with the dog. Clubs. Your obsession, toughness. The dog headbutted you in the testicles, and the referee did nothing, and you are determined to never be hurt again. Secret, you've killed a man. His face haunts your dreams. Your doom, the actions of the dog result in your own death. Diamond. Your obsession is rules. You were penalized for bumping into the dog. Obsessed with regulations, you became the most hated of things, a lawyer. You gambled away the family fortune. You are destitute. Your doom, the dog exploits a loophole, and you are undone. Spades. Obsession, basketball. The dog sank a three-pointer right over your head. You devoted your life to a sport. After a career-ending injury, you now coach a children's team. Secret, you were implicated in a match-fixing scandal. Doom, the dog beat you at basketball again. So, what this suit is the way that you resolve an action is when you do something bold and the outcome is in doubt, draw a card. If your action ties in with your obsession, emotions, toughness, rules, basketball, you can draw 2 cards and then pick whichever one of the 2 you want. If it matches your strong suit, you get what you want out of the situation. If it matches your strong suit's color, but not the suit, success comes with consequences, difficult choice, a steep cost, etc., determined by me, the GM. Otherwise, your efforts fail in a humiliating manner and make things worse. Now, the dog. See, after an action is resolved, you place the used card face up in the center of the table. When 2 of the cards match in suit or number, the dog makes its presence known before disappearing again. Appearing in the backseat of a moving car, glimpsed briefly between 2 bridesmaids, etc. Each time a matching card is played, more of the dog's machinations are revealed or enacted. So you are all members of the losing basketball team. Jake is the groom, Megan the bride, Tass the best man and the bridesmaid. I can also be there for flavor as the priest, but I shouldn't draw cards probably.
Due to his deep convictions.
Yeah. So I've kind of given you a brief outline of the things that have happened to you. Anyone have a strong gravitational pull towards one of the suits?
I want to be Spades.
Which one's that?
The one who's obsessed with basketball still.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
I'll be the lawyer.
Okay.
Clubs?
Clubs. Yes. So Tass was headbutted in the testicles by the dog. The referee did nothing. Your secret is you've killed a man. His face haunts your dreams.
Yeah.
Your doom I will keep in mind. The lawyer, you have gambled away your family fortune. You are destitute. You were penalized for bumping the dog, and so have become obsessed with rules. And Jake, as Spades, the dog sank a 3-pointer over your head, and you have devoted yourself to basketball, but now you coach a children's team and are implicated in match-fixing scandals.
What's my suit?
Diamonds. Okay. So hearts are of no overwhelming use to anybody except Megan, in the case that it will give her a mixed success. For those of you at home, this game is once again by one of our favorites, Grant Howitt. It is called, it didn't say anywhere in the rules that a dog couldn't play basketball. You can find all of his stuff at patreon.com/GS Howitt with 2 T's. We open up on Tass at the grocery store. He has a very long shopping list. He is supposed to be buying all the food for the rehearsal dinner. What do we see? What are you doing?
I am in the area with all of the prepackaged stuff in bulk. The nice charcuterie and the chopped up vegetables and fruit and things. And
The Uncrustables.
Yeah, 100%.
Hot Pockets.
Yeah, anything that is close, I'm like, okay, a ham. Here's ham Hot Pockets.
Perfect.
And so on.
He's just jamming chicken fingers into a ham hot pocket to make a cordon bleu.
Yes, precisely.
Ooh, delicious.
Yeah, just trying to load up this cart.
All right. So you got to get all this stuff on the list. You got to get it on time. Why don't you draw a card for me?
Okay.
Do you believe that your obsession is connected with this?
I can't imagine how.
Yeah.
It's a club.
Perfect. You were able to get everything on the list. I think in the next aisle over, we see Steve Martin struggling with the number of hot dogs versus hot dog buns and having a meltdown. But you get all the food together.
Yeah,
and
I
make
take
it
a
out.
couple of hot dog buns out of the package
Yeah.
and just make sure it stays even. It's perfect.
Perfect. Jake and Megan, we find you at your house. You're working together trying to write the vows and the script for the minister.
Make sure to put something in there about hitting him with the MJ fadeaway.
All right, I think that needs to be in like the second line because it comes in the first. I think all of this is null and void.
I think we've got a IMDb pulled up list of 100 most popular quotes from movies in the last century.
Nice.
And we're just trying to work all of them.
It's just quotes back to back, not really related to each
Yeah,
other.
there is no actual content to it. It's literally a list of movie quotes.
And they're all basketball movies.
All the ones that I'm suggesting are basketball movies. A lot of Space Jam.
New one or old one?
Yes.
Perfect. What about what the minister is going to say?
Well, you know, Rev's just going to say whatever he wants anyway. So. So I don't know how much thought we need to actually put into this. But we do need to make sure that he hits a couple of points. You know, man and wife, obey forever.
Yeah, you have to listen to me now.
Yeah. Yeah,
You have
again.
you have Dr. Octopus pulled up for quotes.
Yeah, I mean, Rev's better when he improvs, so I don't think we should write too much in advance for him. I think that I'm just texting him that. We're going to have to wing it. I believe in you.
On the elements that you're keeping for yourselves,
Yeah.
like, are you handwriting them? Are you printing them out and storing them somewhere? Like, where are each of you keeping your vows?
Oh, yeah, we should handwrite them because we're going to make a shadow box. And we're going to want the handwritten
Yeah.
vows to go in the shadow box later.
I'm taking like crap paper and I'm tea staining it and Jake's lighting the edges to make it look like a treasure map.
Mine is actually the map that came with Skyrim, but I'm going to try and sneak it into the shadow box too if I can.
Are both of you writing them out on your own? Are you writing them together?
writing them on our own.
Yeah.
Okay. Each of you give me a draw then as you start to put these words together to make sure that, it comes out right.
That's not good.
Yeah, that is a fail.
Mine is also a fail.
All right. So you both kind of zen out and go into a fugue state, and you write your vows and then tuck them safely away into your pockets.
These are good. I did good.
I just wrote like the Miranda rights.
As we see the two of you tucking your pieces of paper into your back pockets, we, the viewers, see a fuzzy paw reach into frame, pulling out both papers out of your back pockets and then tucking other papers in.
Ooh.
With its thumbs.
Yeah. So I think next we find all of you in a caravan headed to the airport to pick up all of the family members. Airport's crowded. What's this adventure like going to pick up that you've managed to get it so everyone, they're all arriving at the same time. That's why you've got the three of you with three different vehicles, because there's a lot of luggage, a lot of people coming in from various states.
I don't understand why my family insisted on us picking them up at the airport. They live here.
Yeah, your mom just wants to be included on, like, the spectacle.
God, what a pain in the ass this is. We had to rent a larger vehicle.
Well, knowing my family, at least my sister, they are waiting to be picked up at departures instead of arrival. So we're going to have to try and figure out how to navigate getting them picked up in the place that they're supposed to be dropped off.
Okay. To start this off, why don't you give me a card pull to try to figure out where everybody is, whether they're at arrivals, they're at departures, they've moved over to, like, the Uber lane.
They're in the garage.
Yeah, you got to
somehow.
get all these ducks in a row.
They're in the plane,
Some of
they're in
them.
the cockpit.
They walked out and right onto a different plane.
Perfect. Queen of diamonds.
Nice. Yeah, you have got all of the appropriate text chains going. You were able to get everybody exactly where they need to be, when they need to be there. This place is crowded. There's a lot of people. You're getting people put in the car. You're getting luggage put in the car. How is this all fitting? How is it all fitting?
We have experience with this, like on the basketball team, getting all of our gear in, being packed up, ready to go, ready to travel. We know this.
Yeah,
Nice.
away games. We had to have everything in the bus on time.
Okay. Who wants to make this draw? Who's spearheading this?
Me.
Okay, I think you get to draw too, because it seems to go along with your obsession, right?
Oh yeah, I'm very basketball minded. No, bad. Both fails.
Okay.
Ooh.
A diamond and a heart.
All right. So we see this overhead shot of Jake grabbing luggage, putting it in the car, pieces, pieces, pieces. But as the camera pans back, we see that the driver's side door on the rear side is open, and we see a wagging tail escape out of frame as it drags a number of pieces of luggage behind it.
My God.
Now we got to get everybody out of here, and we need to get them to the hotel. Is everybody staying at the same place? Is everybody staying with you? What's the arrangements here?
Yeah, everybody's staying at our house, home loan style.
Perfect. I don't think... Where are you putting everybody?
I've got it. I've got it all figured out.
Perfect.
We've got spare air mattresses. We got a day bed. We've got a couple of couches. We're utilizing every square inch of floor room available and then pairing people up as necessary to fit everyone in the house.
Little cousin Corky is sleeping in the barn by himself.
We pulled out the dresser drawers and just put some pillows in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, Inky and Blinky are sleeping in those.
All right, so as everyone's getting settled in, I think that we have to do two things. One, we need to make the rehearsal dinner. Like, we've got to prep the food for tomorrow, and someone's got to go pick up the tux and the wedding dress.
Oh, that seems like that's on me.
Okay. Jake, who are you helping?
I'm going along for the pickup. I love a good game of pickup.
That's true. So let's go with the two of you first. The two of you head to the tailor who is doing the last moment alterations to the dress and the tux. And you come in, and she's like, oh, yes, it's right over there on the rack.
I'll walk over with confidence to pick out the one that he had picked out. I'm carrying all the stuff for him. I'm doing all this. I got him.
Okay. You know, tuxes, they can look a lot alike. There's a lot of bags here. Give me a pull to make sure you get away with the correct tux.
Okay. It is a spade, not my club, but since it is also a black card, is that good for me?
It is. So you get a
Okay.
mixed success. but it is a matching suit, which means the machinations of the dog also come to light.
Oh, no.
So I think you are able to get the correct tux. And as you make your way over to pick up the dress, we see a set of teeth with a muzzle dragging the coat hanger to the side at the last second, and it seems like you maybe don't grab the right garment bag for the dress.
Oh, no.
Dog is muzzled. Is out here implementing his grand design, but he's fucking muzzled.
Wait, what?
What?
No, like his...
His muzzle, honey.
I thought you said with a muzzle. like he's fucking Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter, and he escaped, but he couldn't get it off because he doesn't have thumbs.
But he does because he's been stealing our luggage.
Yeah.
A man wheels the dog away on his handcart, strapped in.
I'd have you with some kibbles and bits.
Nom, 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 nom.
So back at the house, Megan, what is this? What is this meal? What is your rehearsal dinner?
Yeah, I mean, we got the Hot Pockets. We got the pizza pillows.
Pizza pillows?
What are they called?
Pizza rolls?
Yeah, pizza rolls.
I perfectly understand why you called them that.
We got some of those taquito rolls Jake's likes.
All Jakes like them.
And let's see. I'm making a baked Alaska.
All right.
Creme brulee.
Yeah, croquembouche. I'm making a lot of fancy desserts, and then we're going heavy on the snack foods.
Okay. So you got to time all this out. You're in your own kitchen, house full of people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this goes along with your rules?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, not even just the getting people to help me and telling them their exact role in the kitchen, but following food safety standards and the order in which things are supposed to, be cooked or prepared to make sure that everything is getting done at the same time and correctly.
Yeah. Well, give me a pull. You can pull 2 cards.
Well, I didn't get a diamond, but I did get a heart. So kind of good.
Okay. That is also the second 2 that we've got, which means the machinations, once again, of the dog come to light.
Oh, no.
There is a cost to this. So you're able to get everything prepped properly. What's the most important to you? Is it the finger foods? Is it the appetizers? Or is it the fancy desserts?
The fancy desserts. Those are the showstoppers.
Yeah, I think those are the things that are completely fine. I think that maybe the other stuff is a little overdone, underdone, but the desserts, they're perfect. But we see that you have, you've got all of your various handwritten recipes out there. And for a brief second, we see a piece of tracing paper go over one of them, and a paw reaches up with a pen and seems to practice your scrawl, and then vanishes.
Oh, I thought that son of a bitch was trying to steal my recipes.
It is the morning of your rehearsal dinner. Everybody has slept well, but we got to get this venue set up. What's the venue?
High school gym.
Oh, yeah. High school
yeah.
Okay. How are you decorating the gym? And who all is involved in this setting up of the venue?
Balloons that look like basketballs. Streamers
That
in the
look
colors
like
of basketballs.
It's very much like a prom.
Uh-huh.
The scoreboard has the date of our marriage on it instead of the score of the game.
And there's a countdown that's counting down until we say I do.
And we got to be really precise. Buzzer beater vows.
That's what's printed on the invitation. Okay, so who all is involved in this?
Oh, I mean, I'm definitely doing all this stuff that requires getting out a ladder and climbing and nailing and this and that, tough guy shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing everything that is between standing and needing to be on a ladder, anything I need to jump for. I've got a stapler in one hand and a pennant in the other, and I'm fucking jumping and stapling it into the wall.
Yeah.
I've got a clipboard, and I've got a headset, and I am supervising and directing everyone to where they need to go.
Boy, it could be any of you, it could be all of you. We could have you all draw to and kind of get this all done in one fell swoop, and there wouldn't be kind of stages to setting up the rehearsal dinner, the wedding, etc.
But the dog could get to make a lot of moves
That's
all
true.
at once.
I love that.
True. All right, so everybody draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I mean, my God. I'm bad at this, too. I'm worse at this than rolling dice. I got 2 hearts.
Wow.
I got a mixed on one of them. I got a heart.
Okay.
I also did a mixed with some spades.
And that also gives me another set, another pair,
And queens.
and queens. So two more dog machinations. So I think that you are all working together. The streamers and the staples. I mean, this does not go well.
I'm popping on my basketball balloons with the stapler.
Yeah. Yeah. You're jumping up. You're trying to spike them in. You're popping. You land. You feel like permanent Charlie horse, like something in your thighs, like, oh no. No! And it feels reminiscent of when you made that final sprint after the dog when he was on his breakaway.
I'm weeping.
Yeah.
I'm laying on one of the bleachers with an ice pack around my leg.
Jake, oh no, what did you do?
And I think as you turn to see him, like everybody turns like, oh, wait, what happened to Jake? The dog is lifting its leg on Jake. It's peeing on him, and then it's gone.
Oh my God. Why did you put the tux on that early?
I run over to him. You saw him too, right?
Was this like a phantom? Or was this like the dog literally peed on me and got away?
Yeah.
Okay. Like it's like he's peeing on him and then he's gone. It's like
Yeah.
like you blinked and he vanished.
It is kind of like that, though.
Oh my God.
Like you don't have it's real pee, so it must have been a real dog.
Oh.
But he's like a phantom. He moves.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we've seen him, though.
It is.
So,
And
yeah.
nobody else seems to acknowledge that there was a dog. Just the 3 of you.
I'd recognize the smell of that piss anywhere.
And your mom's like, Jacob, I can't believe you pissed yourself.
On my lapel?
Too excited about your wedding day.
I look at Tass. You saw it too, right? He's back. He's back to ruin another important day for me.
I saw it, and I'm ready for this, and I pull a net out of my back pocket.
I want to try and help Jake up. Can you stand? Can you jump?
Not as good as normal. Not as super fucking high and awesome as normal, no.
How are you going to do the dunk right before she walks down the aisle?
I don't know.
That's the least of our concerns right now. Jakey's here to break us up.
He could never.
We know what he's capable of.
I won't let him take another day from us. Not again. Not here in this gym again.
You guys just keep setting up, and I'll see if I can spot him, and then when the time comes, I'll throw you up to that hoop, bro.
A hug. Hug him. And he gets the dog pee on him, too.
So the family and friends continue to help you set up. And I think we kind of time lapse through the rest of this. The rehearsal itself, the rehearsal dinner all seem to go off without a hitch. The decorations, for the most part, the chairs, the layout, everything, it's fine. And who do we think a bunch of drunken friends and family would call for a ride home from the bar?
Like, of the 3 of us?
Yeah. Whose responsibility is that, you think?
That's probably mine because they're
Yeah.
going to be doing whatever, pictures and wedding stuff and whatever,
Yeah.
and it's my job to let them relax on their day.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought, too. So I
Yeah.
think 2:00 in the morning, your phone rings. Megan and Jake are safely in bed, sleeping before their big day.
We put one of those baby gates up to keep the dog out.
I thought you meant to separate the 2 of you before your wedding night.
Yeah, we can't look at each other.
Yeah. And it's a bunch of the friends and family, and they
Oh,
need help getting home.
God.
They don't even know where they're at exactly because they're unfamiliar with the area.
I'm going to just go ahead and say that this has got to invoke some toughness because you know I like my sleep.
That's
So
true.
having to be prepared for this, yeah.
Yeah. So give me 2 pulls.
I got a club.
Nice. So describe this to me. How do you get everybody, and how do you get everybody back home safely?
I've got this laid out because I was ready for this. I know which of these yahoos is going to be calling. So I've got it all.
Which one? Which is it? Tell me now.
Yeah, the yahoos.
Name him.
Yeah, which of them? You know which one? Which one? You just said you know which one. Which one?
I do know. That's for me to know. You guys need to rest now, okay? It's your big
Go back
day
to sleep.
tomorrow.
You're asleep.
Why
It's
are you
clear-
texting me about this?
It's clearly my family because Rev said they're unfamiliar with the area. Or is it just that your family doesn't come to the north side?
My
very
mom
often?
won't drive at night.
Yeah.
No, I've tracked which seedy places they've gone to hang out and get drunk and stuff over the night, and then which hotels and rooms and everything. So I've got it laid out in a nice little grid pattern so that I can drive from one to the next, pick up a couple of people, kind of group Uber it on a couple of trips. I'm just like, I am a whirlwind.
But the dog does get, in fact, 2 more machinations.
Oh, no.
This game is only designed, it's supposed to end when the dog gets 4, but there's still story to tell.
We're not married yet.
Yeah, you're not married yet.
If at all.
And so I think what we see is that as Tass is moving back and forth to the car, getting people in place, we see one of the family members coming out of the bathroom. They're wearing like a long coat and a nice hat, and a pair of paws reach out from the shadow and pull them into the darkness. And then that person comes walking back out, looking slightly different, but still like the family member. Just a little, their gait's a little different. Something's different about them.
Oh my God.
As this yellow-haired person gets into...
Yeah, did the dog go inside the body, or is this like Scooby-Doo at the airport?
Yeah, for the audience, Megan's panicked. The dog is now disguised as a family member.
Okay, so this is like Scooby-Doo at the airport dressed as old grandma. Yeah. This is not
no,
like...
It's like Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black.
Yeah. That's what it sounded like.
The dog did not just the thing somebody.
Okay.
The dog is wearing their clothes and hat.
Not their skin
Not
like
their
a suit.
skin. Yeah.
All right. Sierra, hurry the hell up. We got to get over here.
Wet food.
Did you test wet food like sugar water? I love you. I can't wait to marry you again.
So it's the morning of. Everybody's got to get ready. Very small space. Describe to me what this is like in the household, getting everybody ready.
What do you think are the mathematical odds that we would have pulled all 4 queens by now? Or that we would have pulled all 4 of a certain card after this many pulls? We have pulled every queen from this deck already. That seems unlikely.
I'm going to say 100%.
The likelihood in this reality, 100%.
100% chance that we have done this because I'm looking at it right now. We've done it.
Yep.
I would say that it's because Rev didn't shuffle well, but I heard him at the very beginning of this recording.
Yeah, he kept farting up those cards.
Hey. That was last week, according to the listeners.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Yeah, what is this, again, like Home Alone, everybody trying to get ready in the morning for the wedding? Describe this to me.
I'm coaching. I'm telling everybody, I'm huddling them all up, and I'm telling them, all right, like, you go shower. While they're in the shower, you brush your teeth. You use the downstairs bathroom. You got to do a 2-ski, so keep that farther in the corner of the house. Nobody wants to smell that. You can get changed in the laundry room. You can get changed in the bedroom. You get in the closet. You're small. You've got room.
What about yourself?
I got to get my team going first. I'll think about myself later.
We've got all our stuff set up at the locker rooms at the gym.
So you guys are going to get ready at the venue.
I had to shower in my tux in the locker room showers, so I left it there to dry.
Nice.
To wash all the dog piss out of it.
Perfect.
I'm angry with you. I'm so angry with you that I've got in the fiction I've got a tuxedo that's covered in dog piss. So I'll never forgive you.
Don't
for
be
this.
mad at me. You failed.
Megan, he's a real groomzilla, isn't he?
It's pronounced Godzilla, Tass.
Oh, I'll look that up later.
All right, so Jake, give me a poll. Sounds like you're organizing this, and you can do 2.
Yeah. How you say you can do 2? Do I have to pull 2? Do I pull 1, and if it's a failure, I get to pull a second one? Because every one I pull increases the odds that the dog gets to do some shit.
You do pull 2, and then you use the best one for your outcome.
Okay, but even the other one can still be dog.
Everything benefits the
dog. It
dog.
can still trigger the dog.
Yeah.
I got a heart and a club, so no direct match, but I got a color match at least.
Okay. The dog also gets 1.
Oh, no.
Doggone it.
So yeah, you get everybody ready with just enough time. Like, you are not at the venue as necessarily as you wanted to be, but you were there early enough to get everyone inside with time for at least you and Megan to prepare yourselves. Tass, while they are doing this, I need you to get all of these guests and party members, everybody put in the right place, seated on the right sides, wearing the correct team jerseys, however the dress code is for this wedding. So what does it look like?
I'm trying to match Jake's vibe from this morning of getting everybody moving, and so I'm trying to coach. I'm directing through intimidation. You there, now.
Okay. Is this toughness?
Totally.
Okay. Yeah, give me 2.
Feels like that's what he's going for.
He's just,
But
I
it sounds like,
just want to intimidate people.
yeah, it just sounds like dickery.
Well, I'm paying for it because that's a fail.
Okay.
Stop drawing my cards, Tass.
I'm sorry.
It is wild that we've drawn the most from the suit that nobody chose.
Yep, and the least from mine.
And to try to make this, like, breathe a little longer, I'm supposed to make the dog have a move every time there's a match in suit or a match in number. I'm only doing number. But you don't remember who's who. The seating chart's all messed up.
Yeah.
People are sitting next to each other, bickering. It's awful. It's chaos. They seem on the edge of a breakdown. And it seems like Megan's sister's kind of at the head of it. She's very unhappy with the seating, and she's trying to help, trying to correct you. And I think that as we see, like, people moving around, as the camera, we see, like, butts moving towards chair, and then a tail, like, pulls the chair away, and someone falls onto the ground, and a drink is thrown. Everyone's just having a hard time.
The parents are in the back row.
Yeah.
It's all chaos.
Yeah.
No, that was on purpose.
That's fine.
But now we are at the ceremony proper. Everyone is at least muted down to a dull roar. How does the ceremony start?
I'm standing on the court, but I have to check up Megan. I have to pass her the ball so that she can interplay.
No, it definitely starts though with Rev on the announcer. Like,
Ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen,
Bum, 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 bum.
I run in a whole, like, breakaway suit
Yeah.
that I rip off and the tuxedo's underneath. Or the reverse. Or I'm in the tux and I rip that away and I'm in my jersey and shorts.
6'3", 190 pounds, starting
That's
it forward.
so generous. Unbelievably generous. Thank you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
5'5", 190 pounds. Rev's like, I know one weight.
I'm just reading from the script someone left me. What's all this hair on it?
He got my driver's license, but it's the one that expired in, like, high school. He got my learner's permit.
So yeah, you check her the ball. Megan, is anybody escorting you down the aisle, or are you, like, making a breakaway down the aisle?
Dribbling it in.
Yeah.
I'm standing underneath the rim. That's where we're positioned. I'm on the right side of the rim. You're directly under the net.
Perfect.
I'm carrying Phineas in one hand, like a little football, and then a basketball in the other hand, like a basketball.
Okay.
God damn it.
And what do you want this to look like? Describe to me what should happen in this entrance in the ceremony.
Lay it on me, coach.
Okay, we cut backwards, Ocean's 11 style, to the
Yeah.
to the inception of the heist. I think she's supposed to come down the middle and take her position on the left side of the basket, and you do the ceremony in a good basketball announcer voice, and our vows are full of excellent puns and movie quotes and basketball references. And then when you say instead of "you may now kiss the bride," it's "you may now dunk on them." And
Instead of everybody throwing rice or blowing bubbles, we shoot t-shirt cannons.
T-shirt guns. Yes.
And Megan oops me off the backboard so I can jump up and fucking slam a sick dunk on you because
Yeah.
you're underneath the net
Yeah. And Tass kneels down so you can jump off his back
Yeah.
because of your bad
with my
knee.
one bad
Yeah,
leg. Yeah,
100%.
and then we kiss, of course. Yes,
Oh yeah, then there's kissing.
but that's after the dunk. It's
All right.
secondary to the dunk.
Jake, give me 2 draws.
Okay. I got a color match, but not a suit match.
Okay. What about a number match for me? Yes, 1. So yeah, Jake, I think in your head, this is like watching the dunk competition in the NBA. In reality, it's like watching a dunk competition at a middle school. Like, the audience does not seem to, but you 3 are fucking in it.
I'm like I'm starting to think that, like, maybe we imagined the dog. Like, everything's going so good.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe, you know what? Maybe we're just getting psyched out. Maybe this is cold feet.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The shared delusion of cold feet.
yeah.
And I think that as you look at Megan, you have this moment of like, oh, hey, that is the right dress. She didn't think she had the right dress. Like something was off about it. But it seems fine. The dress seems right.
Good.
Yeah.
And-
I think that's the thing that you notice.
And I am happy.
Yeah. And so we get to this final moment where the stage curtain pulls aside on the like auditorium stage that's always inside of old gyms. And there's a podium up there with the wedding certificate. It's time to sign the wedding certificate. And you all move up there to sign it as like the We Are the Champions plays. And Rev goes up. He signs it. Jake signs it. Megan signs it. And then Megan pulls her wig off. It's the dog, disguised as Megan. You've just married the dog.
That's why he was practicing my handwriting.
I go catatonic.
Megan comes busting out of the locker room. A little bit of a lump on her head, like something fell on her. You see Jake on the ground, a catatonic, a dog wearing your wedding dress, standing next to Rev, and the dog is holding up a marriage certificate.
Not again. Not again. Tass, lock the doors.
First, I'm going to grab a t-shirt cannon and try to shoot the certificate out of the dog's paws.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Give me a pull.
Come on, I'm shooting guns. That's tough.
Yeah, right.
Color match, but not club.
And in the pull itself, a match for the dog.
I forgot about that.
So, success at a cost or a lesser version. What's the most important thing to you here? Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get it to drop the signature? Are you trying to, like, destroy the paper? What's your goal?
Destroy the paper. I want
Okay.
it. I want this t-shirt to shred it.
Yeah, I think that it does. The t-shirt flies through the paper, shredding it. The dog drops to the ground, grabs Jake by the collar, drags him out of the room in his catatonic state.
I'd start running after him.
Boy, give me a pull. This is high stakes all of a sudden.
I step on the train of the dress. Diamond! It's a success!
Okay, so you are able to track the dog and the unconscious Jake through the hallway into a classroom, through the school, through the hallways, to a open set of double doors where you can see that it's like dragging him outside, getting ready to pull him onto a bus. What are you doing?
I'm following, trying to hurl basketballs at Jake to wake him up with the thing he loves second most in the world.
I am frantically searching through paperwork in my pocket, and then I pull out a document that says, "Look it right here, you son of a bitch. It says, dogs are not allowed in marriage. It specifically says, dogs are not allowed. You think I would let you get away with this twice?"
Give me 2 draws, and I think we're now in the end game, so the dooms are going to come into play.
Mixed success.
A mixed success, but also
At least one match.
A
at
dog
least one
success.
match for the dog. You make it clear that dogs are not allowed in marriage. Dog reaches into its wedding dress pocket and pulls out your social security card. And you can tell through this legal loophole of having your social security card, your signature, it is now.
And my husband,
and
my
your
fiance.
husband. It is now legally you. Tass.
I drop to all fours. Wag my tail as I turn into the dog.
Oh my!
Like an anamorph.
Tass, roll me. Pull me a card to try to wake Jake from his catatonic state.
Okay. Nope.
I forgot what you're doing.
I didn't.
You hurl this ball, and just like in the big game, the dog intercepts and just flings it back at you. The ball smashing into your face, driving your nose into your brain and killing you. I forgot that it causes your death.
Uh-huh.
Jake pulled onto a bus and driven away into the sunset. End of story.
And he lives happily ever after.
And lives happily ever after.
We just see a shot like 30 years in the future. Wait, the dog would not be alive.
It's been 20
Yeah,
years, and he looks
somehow.
exactly the same.
It's a fucking. It is a
He's
specter.
immortal.
Yeah.
Just I'm just like grayed and wrinkled and still catatonic, and the dog is lovingly feeding me soup.
Yes. Yep. We see you got like a montage of the two of you in rocking chairs in front of a fireplace.
Always, I'm just
Holding your weird
eyes
dog
open.
baby hybrid.
And that is the true story of what happened on Jake and Megan's wedding day. That's right. This entire show, Megan has been a dog.
And I never recovered.
Yeah.
And I've been dead the whole time.
So that is, it didn't say anywhere in the rules that a dog couldn't play basketball. As I said, we did elongate it a little bit. You can find that at patreon.com/GSHowit with 2 T's. Holy shit, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know how to end this because do you guys?
I didn't prepare words. If that's
Yeah.
what you're hoping for.
No, it's not. But I also didn't want to just end unceremoniously and then be
I
like,
just felt
well,
the
goodbye.
mood turn
Yeah.
as the tears welled in my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bye.
Bye. No, yeah, this got sad very suddenly. It's been a real motherfucker of a ride.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're not dying. We're not dead.
Yeah.
We'll be around, I'm sure, at some point for something. There's probably a Q&A that's going to come up at some point.
That's true.
Or it
We
might have already happened at the time of this release. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. We should give people, probably not, because we should give people a couple of weeks after the show
Oh,
ends
yeah.
for them to submit questions.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll be back.
Before this, Jake was saying, like, yeah, I can't really see this as, like, the end because I'm sure we're still going to, like, do stuff. I was like, yeah, but it's been such a constant, like a regular part of our lives for me, almost 6 years.
Yeah.
Like, gosh, almost every Sunday for 6 years.
Yeah.
It's, I can't imagine, I don't know. I don't know what life is going to be like without the high point of seeing the two of you every week.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a copy of Jack and Daxter, and you can play that every Sunday. It's even almost got my name in it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I guess next week will be the Q&A for Clockwinders, and then Rev will probably have to come back and record what's next because we have an idea. We don't have a game system yet. We don't have a date because we don't know if we need to stretch the date a little longer to make sure that a game system is ready for us because we've got a couple options. Some of them at the time of this recording, not in print yet, but will be by the time we start. We'll be in a new space. Holy shit. It'll be a whole... We're recording this almost the last day of December.
Yeah, this is like 3 months in
Yeah,
advance.
audience is not hearing this until I think like the last week of March.
Yeah, so it's like I know we're gonna come back and like do the Q&A for Clockwinders and all that, but it still feels like this is the wrap up.
Yeah, because
This is the pizza party. And
it'll
everything.
still be 3 months from now before we do
Yeah,
the Q&A.
it is so wild to think back. Like this show completely changed my life. Like from being just something that I sought out to better learn how to play Monster of the Week to like being something that I listened to help me through some really traumatic times in my life to creating this like awesome community where I made all these friends and like getting to know you guys, and then fuck COVID and getting cast on the show, and like everything is so different than it was when I was just like Monster of the Week podcasts, Google search. Like I'm so thankful, and like we've got all these new people coming in, and it's just been so cool to see like that excitement of like
Yeah.
the freshness of like starting this new adventure and like remembering that feeling, but then also thinking about like how much more confident I am now in my abilities and just like my understanding of like playing TTRPGs and like working with other people at a table. Like this show has impacted my life in like so many other ways. I feel like it's made me better at my job and like better at just communicating in general. Like it's been legitimately life-changing, and I'm so thankful that I found you guys and that you gave me an opportunity to be a part of this amazing project, and just the people that listen and have enjoyed everything. Like it's just been so great to create these amazing worlds with amazing people for amazing people. And yeah, I'm so excited for, you know, the future and like us having a baby and going on kind of a new path, and excited for you guys with what you're going to create. But yeah, it's very, very bittersweet.
It will... Tass and I have talked about like before, do we want to keep doing this? We found these people. They were excited about it. It got us re-excited about it. It will never be the same without the two of you. That doesn't mean it won't be something amazing still. But I know that there is a large portion of our audience and two of us sitting at the table that it will never be the same.
Yeah. It's wild to think about, just I have no doubt of our ability to tell amazing stories, and seeing the excitement of the new crew is just wonderful. But, I love you guys. And I know I'm a hermit from Monday to Saturday, but I love our Sundays together, and you will be missed more than I know how to say.
We'll need a new thing once we have time again. Like, this all generated from us at conventions, from us playing a trial game in a hotel room at a convention. We haven't gone to fucking cons in a long time.
Oh my God.
We'll need a new thing.
Yeah.
Air's been running this whole time. I've been pumping gas into here slowly.
Are you killing us? Thought this would be I'd give you a nice last day.
Yeah.
Do all your favorite things.
Got you pizza.
Eat your pizza.
Told you a dog story.
Why are you handing me a stuffy?
Oh, fuck.
So goodbye, everybody. We'll be back.
Yep, but we won't. Not for a while anyway.
Yeah.
So thank you so completely and deeply. Thank you. It's been incredible. You've all been incredible. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. We will miss you, and hopefully we'll see you again at some point in the future.
Bye.
The Crit Show is a Critshows Studios production, edited and produced by Brandon Wentz with music by Jake Purley. You can find more information about us at thecritshowpodcast.com. To keep up to date with upcoming live shows, contests, and other special events, follow us at The Crit Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For even more weekly content, join us at patreon.com/thecritShow.